Hey everybody, Maria here with Fourth Dimension Tarot. Thanks for joining me. I'm reading for the sign of Capricorn. If this is your tribe, you like the vibe, hit that subscribe button and follow for more content. Sure helps us grow our footprints. Takes a second, costs you nothing. Capricorn, this is your reading. Whew, I have this might only resonate with one of y'all. I feel like the gig's up right away. Secret's out. Tell me more about the sex shop, please. Give me clarity. Feels very much a relationship, a third party, or multiple dynamics. And it's a love story. Right off the bat, you might have been involved in a multi-relational situation with a person to get even. This feels very much like you may not have known, but I do feel like you did. And it feels very much Libra, Virgo, maybe up to 5 people. Somebody's trying to teach somebody a lesson, and it backfired. Big time. I think this person caught wind, almost like, oh, you two know each other kind of vibe, like you two are friends. Oh boy, you know, and he's messing, or it feels like a guy is having a relationship with multiple people. And it feels very much, yeah, it feels very much falling apart, but in now all actuality, this situation is tripping everybody up. These fake friends are kind of caving on each other. Police may have been called. Feels very much like one person maybe got busted. Lots of cards fell out here. Give me, like one person gave up on somebody else, like spilled the tea, and now everybody's in jail. Yeah, haters out, under game over. It's almost like somebody got involved with somebody else. Multiple people in this pile of friends, and somebody spilled the tea with the other people and kind of like gave names, dates. Feels also very much like the lesson that was learned backfired on everybody. Everybody is taking a piece of this. I do have tantric schmack on here under burning evidence, but it feels like multiple parties were involved. Tell me more. In the middle of the night, love story. Tell me about the love story. Thank you. Doing drugs. So somebody might be taking some other, I don't even want to say it. might be experiencing a multitude of reasons why they're getting busted. Somebody might work at the airport. Truth is coming out. Somebody's getting downloads, mental clarity, putting the pieces together. But it's awakening, like intuitive hits. New opportunities coming from this. It feels like somebody might be looking for a new position. Tell me more. I got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles, with a Knight of Wands falling in the middle of the spread. Passionate exercise. And if you watched me for a minute, I called this card my Saturday night, because they're not here Sunday morning. It's passionate exercise energy to rush in and try to resolve a situation, show a lot of, it's love bombing, it's attention, affection seeking. And somebody may have showed up on this person's doorstep outside of plan to inspire this person to commit to them. Very impulsive. The Empress. Somebody's trying to rise to that Empress level. One of these people, parties is, maybe it's to get back at the Empress. It kind of feels like somebody's very envious or jealous over the relationship. It almost feels like there's one person who's getting punished or wanting to be called out or somehow put in a situation to be embarrassed. And it's because this person, I believe, has love for an Empress, isn't showing it, isn't committing, and they're jealous over this. They know they're trying to stop this love story from fulfilling. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, could be Gemini, Aquarius, could be an Aquarius, heavy on the Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Virgo, Leo. Very heavily, a plan failed. It's falling apart. So now I have a match, an Empress to an Emperor, and there's conflict because I don't feel, if you may not know this is going on, but I feel like, Cap, you're involved somehow. You might have been the one to create this conflict, or you might be the recipient of the target to get back at this male, this masculine male. It feels very much like that. It feels very much also like you might have been put in a place of competition without you knowing it, because the Five of Swords feels to me very petty, like you're fighting with other people and now they're dropping their swords. So the fighting and the walking away from situations, you may still, and the Five of Swords indicates that you've been in the fight and you're probably trying to gather up all the swords so they can't come back and cut you. So I do believe to some extent you were involved in this situation, because the 5 means you're picking up the swords, not wanting to get cut. So the burning evidence might be the people involved in the situation. It just takes one to let that domino fall. And I feel like somebody is approaching this person with a new opportunity to collab, which kind of throws a wrench into the system. Or did approach this person emotionally, or even to make him, or I feel it's a guy. Somebody came and approached a male to be the single solitary winner out of this tribe, I think. I don't know. But I feel like this guy is trying to connect. It feels very much like with an Emperor. This is the craziest reading. I've never had this before, Cap. King of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Of course, the one that's trying, I feel like because this is falling apart, it's falling in place for this King of Cups, who is the Emperor. It could be a Cancer, it could be a Scorpio, Pisces. It's heavy on the Pisces, actually. Some winner is coming forward with this idea. Spilling the beans, heavy on the Pisces. So if there's a Pisces in this crew, Cap, they spilled the beans to this Cancer, Scorpio, fellow Pisces. I feel in competition with you. It could be a work-related. I do not get it, though. I don't feel like it. I feel like this is romance. It's a love story. And this King, I think, is separated from the nefarious activity, stepped away from all the third parties because he's wanting to collab. Yeah, he's moving into the King of Pentacles, wanting to come forward. He's focusing on work. He's separated himself emotionally. He's in control. I feel he's empathetic. He's finding himself. And now it's like, because he pulled back his energy, the 5 people in this situationship decide it's falling apart. And I feel like one person, the Pisces and possibly Aquarius, are kind of holding on. Somebody's going to be honest. Somebody's coming forward to this energy, I feel, by August, making it right, trying to clear the air. 7 of Swords falling on the Knight of Wands and the Empress with the 8 of Wands. I just said this. Somebody's going to come forward in the next 30 days trying to change the direction because it's embarrassing. I think it's embarrassing. Cap, I don't know how you're involved in this. I feel like you might be the Empress in the scenario. Is you're the one that he's holding out for? Change the sex, but it's the same vibe. This Emperor, the person in Emperor status is balanced masculine, who's got they're like been pulled all away, their energy from all these other parties, is focused on work on within, trying to find balance, tolerance, doing better, just trying to be the best version of themselves, for sure. And to match your energy, and it feels like all the people that were involved in this scenario that you may not even know, I don't know if you do, to get even with this person, teach them a lesson, it feels. Teach them a lesson, get even. And it's a competitive energy. And they're working together. Seven of Swords. This is behind the scenes trickery, deceitfulness, trying to get away with something, acting strategic. Now this Emperor is out in the cold, financially taking a hit, probably trying to save up his pennies. He may be depressed with a lack mindset, poverty, doesn't see the forest from the trees, like I said. And it feels very much, I have the Page of Cups with the Page of Swords. Somebody's coming forward to mend this, and it's the truth. Also means, Cap, I believe that you are getting new ideas. It's a thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. You're restless. You probably are focusing on self-love, compassion. You're very approachable. You might be getting new downloads, spiritual intel, insight. You know, there was an app. I just got a download. There's an app my friend is on, and it's very similar to this energy, where if somebody posts a picture of a person, they can say, does anybody know this person? That's kind of got the energy. And from that, maybe something got like set up behind the scenes to teach this person a lesson to get back at them. But ironically, you have a lot of love and for this person still. And I don't feel like this has been a nefarious, but if people are wounded or insecure about their own self, they might react in a way where they want to get even because their rejection is taken personal. And that's kind of the vibe I get, is takes two to play. And I feel like your person had figured that out and just decided to pull their energy back. This is a long-standing relationship between you two. It has taken forever. It's like watching water freeze. You know who I'm talking about because you're thinking about this person. They are working hard at work and at self. So they're very routine. They're very productive. They're efficient. They're trying to be better. And they're dropping all these burdens around them. It was a painful ending. I feel like the intel was they ran into somebody and the two people knew each other very, very well. That's the vibe. Almost like it was a setup. Like if I went to dinner with somebody, the picture I had in my head is I'm sitting across on a date with someone and the other person I'm seeing is also showing up at the date and sits in the booth. That's a vibe. And it's a death. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Gemini is also involved. But it's like the band is definitely breaking up. And I've had these in similar readings. And I'm like, what is this energy? But for a handful of you, I think Spirit is trying to lead me to if you're watching me and cross-watching me, this is letting you know this cult or whatever this is, this tribe is ending. The lesson was learned. But I think it was already on its way because Cap, you pulled your energy back and you were kind of the alchemist due to a boundary you put up, which maybe led this king to go and check other resources, but that fell flat on his face, which made him elevate to the King of Pentacles because he's focusing on work and balancing that out. Now, that being said, he is a leader. He's trying to take a prosperity, he's trying to put his prosperity first. And Cap, I feel like this was kind of like you felt defeated maybe, or definitely betrayed. This person definitely felt betrayed. So it's almost like if your injury happened in the spring This person's now getting it now. It's like karma. I have the King of Swords to the Three of Pentacles. This person made a very practical decision due to the death to sever ties with this collab. Put an ending to it. And now has clarity about what they want. I've got this King of Swords. I don't know why this is prevalent to you, Cap. I don't know why I'm stuck on this. Thank you. But I guess there's a message in there. Learning his lesson. And it feels like I'm reading for a guy. Sorry, guys, but this is the energy. Flip it as it needs to. Maybe the one male that says, oh, that sounds like me, and the woman. Fine. But the majority, I'm seeing pictures in my head. So this is a Three of Swords, where the Three of Swords is different than disappointment. It's shattered. Hopes, shattered dreams, hit by a bus, backed up, ran over the heart again, backed up, ran over it one more time, got out of the truck, and then handed you your heart back. So, however, yeah, this person's totally focused on self, working hard at their craft. They're being diligent, passionate. They have a brand new, I believe, relationship, inspiration. Because they pulled their energy back, they found balance, temperance, equal give and take, and they've been sitting in meditation. They are relaxing and resting over the situation. Maybe there was a fight that broke out. I don't know what kind of drama occurred from this collapse and as it fell apart, but it feels very much the death to a cycle. It didn't serve them, and now they're trying to increase or raise their vibration by tapping in to their belief system with a higher power. Inspiration. Yeah, they're focusing on their pentacles, but they still see you as the pre-empress. They still are holding out hope. They are also going into a space of freedom. I think this person I'm reading about for you, is focused on self, working on inner work, their own standards. Now, this message may only resonate with one person. They're healing. But the overall energy I feel, Cap, is if none of this relates to you, I do believe that you are single and you are setting yourself apart from the past nefarious activities. You walked away from it. Could be a lifetime ago, but it's almost like the ripple effect after an earthquake is you might still have energies surrounding you that still are tied to that you're clearing out. You're releasing them. You're walking into a new chapter. You're focusing on healing as well. Your center stage is you. For the first time in a long time, you're putting you at the forefront, where before I feel other people came in front of you. And it's your story. Why wouldn't you be at the center of your own stage and your own story? So this is a good omen, renewal, spirituality. This is a rebirth. That's what's happening here. You're having a rebirth, which is good. This is, I got to be honest, this is overdue, I think. And you might be the King of Cups if you're a male, Cap, trying to find happiness. But I feel like the happiness starts from looking within and healing one's own passionate needs outside of self and curbing that. This is a wounded warrior going back in, doing another, it's like persistent and courage to look at some things. It is a test of faith. You might have somebody from your past come and call on you from this energy back in the day because they know you're single. And I feel like you live in worry and pessimism, and you might need to shake out of that. It's putting boundaries up towards these other people that want to take advantage of you. You're in search for your Ten of Cups. It's falling on the Page of Wands. Finding this balance, this discovery of self, this new relationship you might have or started. Tell me about Cat, please. Trying to take your focus off all the other energy. You're dropping all the burdens, and you're feeling all, you might have felt recently overextended. Extra burdens, extra responsibilities, could be at work. You're strategizing, but you're still feeling the loss of your past partner, and you're manifesting self-esteem, creation. You're manifesting self-confidence, clarity. You have all the tools you need. You don't need anything outside of you. So the more you focus on putting your pieces together, you realize they were never falling apart. Your pieces were always together. Everybody around you, as you create boundaries, their pieces may fall apart. But it's a big deal between codependent, and codependent is giving at an extent so far so much that it's a detriment to self, financially primarily. If this feels very financial because so many pentacles, but it also feels energetically. So you keep showing up for other people, especially from your past, family, but people that aren't equating the level you give. That's okay. That's good. That's healing. That's just matching their energy. That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new beginning. You might be looking for a new relationship. The Lovers, that's the vibe I got right there. That's what you're manifesting. You're trying to manifest a new relationship. Harmony, equal give and take, partnerships. Tell me more. What else? It's a deep choice, a deep love. And it's passion, the same values, high level schmexual energy. But this is okay. This is what you want. Could be with a Gemini. Could be with a Sag. You're speaking your truth with unbiased judgment, and you're definitely independent with clear boundaries. If not, you need to. That's what you're trying to do with direct communication and clear mind, perceptive. If not, pray for that, because that's somebody in your energy is speaking this to you, or you are this catalyst for change. Somebody is creating these clear boundaries because you both have needs, but this feels very much equal give and take. But you're taking the pause, it looks like, from everything. Yeah, this might create anxiety with you, Nine of Swords, or it might create anxiety in your person. It's just somebody has too much worry and fear about an outcome. Insomnia, feeling hopeless. Don't feel that way. Or if it's somebody you're dealing with, they might come and tell you that. Again, Gemini, Libra, over the Two of Cups, and somebody wants to come in and talk. Could be your energy, could be theirs. It's a Cancer card. Both of them are. Scorpio, Libra. Again, could be dealing with Libra. But just know, it's like having a new understanding of the time and the space was necessary, Cap, regardless of the nefarious activity behind the scenes that you may not even know about. This space was necessary, is necessary for your highest good, for your glow up, for the betterment of self, for your self-love, so you can give equal give and take with a new partner coming in, you know, or a past partner who's getting their crap together. I also have this Knight, or it feels like Knight of Wands again, but it might be highly spiritual. But this is recognition. So you're elevating, I feel, being successful. You might be taking on new roles in work. It's very much progression and self-confidence. You're finding your voice and you're walking away from things that don't serve you, looking for your Ten of Cups, and you're going to speak the truth coming in. This might be a tower to other people, but you're going to be victorious and you're finding your strength, right? I do have victory with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Fool, and the Tower, with a conversation regarding lots of fears, other opportunities, wishes not fulfilled, to base a foundation after a conversation, passionate new beginning, new projects, etc., possibly starting this relationship over again with this King of Cups. Wow, very interesting. I did not expect this kind of reading. If you want to unpack this personally, feel free to email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, or hit the link below and find a time on my schedule that we both can work out and meet just like this. It's a lot of fun. Secondly, if you want to learn how to read tarot, join us on the school platform on Saturday mornings. Lastly, before you leave, hit that subscribe button and follow for more. And until next time, Cap, love and light. Take care.